again as we shift away from the Indo-Pacific and head towards Europe. 2 firefighters have reportedly been killed in Spain and Portugal on Monday as wildfires ravaged the Iberian Peninsula during a sweltering heatwave. Both victims reportedly died in road accidents, bringing the death toll to 2 in Portugal and 4 in Spain since the wildfires erupted in recent weeks. Spain enters a third week of heatwave alerts, with emergency services and specialist army units fighting fires in the country's northwest and western regions. Neighbouring Portugal is also battling fires across the country, with both nations appealing to the European Union for assistance. Wildfires in Spain have burned over 70,000 hectares of land in recent days, accounting for nearly half of the total damage recorded this year. Defence Minister Margarita Robles said, "We have not faced a fire situation like this in 20 years. He also added the fires have special characteristics as a result of climate change and this huge heatwave. Robles said conditions are unlikely to improve until the heatwave, which has pushed temperatures up to 45 degrees Celsius, begins to ease on Monday evening or into Tuesday. Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez visited an affected region on Sunday and pledged a national pact to address the climate emergency. Portuguese President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa announced that a firefighter was killed on Sunday and 2 others were seriously injured. Thank you, Dr. Nagao, for staying with us. We don't have too much longer left. But of course, these fires, in the short term, people are dying, but several more deaths are expected. A recent heatwave in Europe saw a reported 2,300 deaths due to heat-related issues, and of course wildfires as well, a key part in these heat waves. What action do you think needs to be done now? We've heard there that the Spanish government is looking at an environmental sort of resolution, but of course this is a global issue. When does the world start looking at the situations happening across continents and potentially look at solutions?
Of course, strength the power or improving the tactics is needed, of course. But when firefighters sacrifice their lives, firefighter is expert of this wildfire, water fire. So that's why, even if they are experts, fire itself is far wider or rapid expand, and this is far more dangerous than the expectation. That's what happened, I believe. So that's why, indeed, this is the global trend related to the climate change. Many experts believe, and there's a possibility that is true. So that's why this in the large scale reform is needed to tackle this situation, I believe. So how to find the resources matter, but view from the big picture. In this kind of governmental reform to deal with a more wider big fire is needed under the current change of the global situation.
Yes, Dr. Nagao, we are unfortunately out of time, but thank you ever so much for joining us on all 3 of those separate topics.